Hi y'all, this is our June readings, and this is for Leos, my fellow Leos and fellowettes. Welcome, come on in, have a seat, baby. Let's see what we got. Leos. Empathy. Deceit. Did I show you empathy? There you go. And judgment. All right. Which deck, please? Okay. Thank you, Mother, Father, God, for allowing me to come here and serve. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for only love and light. Only love and light. Give me the eyes to see and the story to tell. Thank you. All right. Empathy. The Ten of Pentacles. I read cards in a different way. I go with the story and what I see. And sometimes I might even get the names of these tarot decks cards. Plus I make it wrong. But I also make my own AI decks. Ten of Pentacles. Thank you. Thank you. That's beautiful. Okay. All right. Two of Swords. Decision. The World. Okay. Which deck, please? Thank you. Read the sight to see for Leo. Leo. Okay. You believed in a situation that came in the past or is presently here that was going to be just wonderful, wonderful. But things had changed, and I don't see anything horrible. I see that it was a decision that came to you that you had to make. It was a decision that was going to bring you a lot. And it's a decision that this is connected to deceit, and between empathy and deceit. And that's a very spiritual card. So let's see where this goes. What was the decision that brought them the world? Okay, this situation that you started in the past looked really promising. It could be with a family group, just a group of people. It could even be you start a relationship, but I feel like it's a group of people. And through time, though, you realize that you're going to have to move on from this situation because it wasn't what you thought it was going to be by it was nobody's fault. It's just you got there and you were there and you did what you had to do and you were like, right, this is really not for me. And so you made a peaceful decision to I know I'm going to have to move forward. I hear those words. I know I'm going to have to move forward. But what is the deceit? Let me get a clarifier on that. What is the deceit? Okay. This tells me that someone or something has, you could have just, moved back with your family or in the same area and everything, and you're doing all this great things and everything with your family, and all of a sudden somebody comes into your life. And, you want to celebrate with this person. You really do. You really do. But you're kind of torn. What are you torn? This person that came into your life is very unexpected. You're just humming along. You're doing, and this, I'm talking to a very enlightened person. I'm talking to somebody who understands the value of family and forgiveness and acceptance of people's personal journeys around you. And you're very accepting of all these people and you love them very much. And they do bring you the Ten of Pentacles, and the fact that you know that these people in this situation in your tribe, family, or whatever the structure is, they really love you and everything. But you didn't see this coming, whatever this was, or whoever this is, male or female, came across your path and got you to remember good old fun times. And you just remember the good times with this person that they bring up. You also remember what they put you through. Okay, so this person is definitely someone you know, someone you had a past with. And now that's flowing under judgment and deceit. So what's the problem with this new person? you look at them like, there's someone someone you love, someone that, that you loved in the past, someone that you went through things with. And believe it or not, I feel like this Leo moved on from the situation, found the value in family and friends, and just the purity of that, and giving and being given to, the ups and downs of family and the flow of life. And when you were in a relationship with that person in the past, it was a connection that you just couldn't put down, even though you did have to walk away from this person. You were like, yeah, this is my person. I would love for this to be my person, but they are not in the space to be my person. And I'm going to go work on myself, do my thing. And you went on and you did that. And you did that, and you left them with whatever they were dealing with, be it with other women, be it alcohol, or other men, be it with alcohol, be it with gambling. I see a lady with a shopping bag, and she's just feeling it, just trying to fill that void. Okay. Yeah, they went through a lot. But you found that your fire still burns for this person, and it's sitting right underneath judgment. All your doubts, you're having a lot of doubts, this new person showing up in your life. You're like, I've changed. I know I changed. I know how to make myself happy. Because you look at a relationship like icing on the cake. Because you accept the fact that I can be alone or not. It's whatever, I'm ready for at that elevation in my life. You're very accepting of the spiritual journey and how it forms you and makes you stronger. I love that. I love that. How strong you are. I love. Source says, no. You're not seeing wrong here. You're not seeing wrong. You're not seeing wrong, and the connection's still there. You're not seeing wrong, and the emotions are still there. You're not seeing wrong in that. You're not seeing wrong that this was, back in the day, you felt like this was a strong connection, and it still feels like a strong connection, even though the water under the bridge, so to speak. And you're like, is this door closed to me? Is this door closed to me? You want to know that to source. You want to be like, is this the appropriate time in my life for this person, or is this person still needing to work on their own issues? And you really want to know this before you even move forward. What's advice from source about what is the energy? What are we doing here? What's going on? Source said you're grounded enough. You're grounded enough for eternity. You know how to ground yourself. Why wouldn't you be ready for this? That person is not so solidly grounded, and source says, I won't lie to you. I'm not going to come and tell you this person's completely healed and everything's great with this person. Source is just stepping in real strong. He's saying they're not completely grounded, but they're moving forward to that. Source is saying they're the way they feel about you is coming across to you again was it sparked something in them as well. And this is for people that are not in a relationship. They're dealing with somebody in the past that, and it's been a year or more since you've dealt with them, and they're coming back in your path. Source is saying, I'm working with this person. I'm working with this person right now. Source is saying, if you think that they're going to come back to you, all healed and all that's not what's going to happen. They're still working on themselves, but you have the key to what can help them. And I'm going to be very clear on this, because source is putting what kind of help you can give. It's not about enabling them. It's not about taking abuse from them. It's not about going back into that past relationship and picking it back up right where you left it off in the negative aspect that it was. No. What a source is saying, that you must go ahead and continue on strong like you are. Give this person time to figure out what they want. If they're in your life, be their friend. Don't try to be in a relationship. Don't try to be their lover, because apparently what I'm seeing here from the cards is that you're worried about this because you're wondering how much God they got in them. God, source, whatever you believe in, we're all connected. And you're wondering if they're going to be able to match your spiritual beliefs, because if not, then you're going to have to move on. Let me get that. Hold on. It's fighting me. What is it? Yeah. Source says they're clearing up their stuff. Now, if you can be patient and you can be the source of just not look at it like we're going to get in a relationship with this past person because, I have this flame. The source is saying, how can you better serve in the light? Not serve them like not like that, but serve you and the light within you that you're growing. Source says, use your imagination. If this person type person that likes to go out and party, well, don't meet them in that atmosphere. Don't do that. If they have a connection with you, if they're your friend, approach it from a friend situation. Hey, let me out. Let's go grab a bite. You know, for me, I'd be like, let's go grab a fishing pole. Let's go, spend the day just chatting and visiting and having a good time. Source wants you to know that some of you are really, you feel like you're being sucked back into that old way of thinking when you used to be obsessed with this person. But Source says, no, you're seeing this vision for what it is and for whatever it is and whatever it's worth. You're seeing it very clearly. Source is making that clear, that you are seeing it very clearly. They are still working through their issues and closing up some issues. All right, Leo, what do we got here? There will be compromises that you have to make, because you got to understand that not everybody's as elevated as you in your walk. If they don't impede on your connection with Source, if they're not abusive. I mean, I have to say these things because some people, they just see what they want to see in a card reading, and then when it doesn't happen, it really devastates them. So the reason why I'm clearing things up, because I don't want that to happen to somebody. I really want this message to get to who's connecting with it in their gut. Okay? All right. Yeah, there's going to be compromises. And it's not going to happen overnight. This person's not going to run to your door and be fixed. I mean, if you believe that, then that's some oceanfront property in Arizona, Again, you're going to have to be creative. How can you be, think to yourself, how can I be a part of this person's life and take the positive, what positively they're willing to offer me? If it's just friendship, take that. A connection is if you have fun with this person, you can laugh with this person, then sometimes it's only a friendship. But for this reading right here is they're ending up their dark night of the shadow and the shadow, dark night of the shadow. Oh, yeah, that works too. And they're ending that. And you're going to have to be patient. But you're not going to don't be walked on. Keep doing what you're doing. There's something that you're working on in your life. Yeah, keep working on it. They are dealing with things that have been affecting them for a while. And because you yourself, have enlightened and you have a connection with this person, they will experience your light through it, and they will gain more strength. If you love somebody, these two cards stayed on the table. This one and this one, if they come back out, we'll play them. Yeah. You don't expect them to rush in and have it all figured out, because they don't. They are figuring out. Source is with them, working with them right now. Yeah, under solitude and judgment. Source says they're uncomfortable with the way they're living. They came to me and said they were ready to change. And I've been working with them for a minute. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Yeah. There'll come a time when they can walk on, but this tells me that this right here, this tells me that you're looking back and saying, I love you and everything, but I have to move forward. I can't stop again for you. Because some of you did stop your life. This really hurt you when this situation ended. And I'm talking it ended a long time ago. This isn't anything recent. Yeah, it broke you, Leo. And you just you went and you just decided, I have to create another life somewhere else. You put it to rest. Yes, you did. And those feelings, okay, I see what's happening. You're reflecting back on a lot of the past things that have happened and a lot of things that they did, and you're like, I don't want to be treated that way again. I'm not going to be treated. And you're not. Because you're so evolved now, you're not going to let that happen. You've got to trust in your instinct. This person comes in, they come at you sideways, you're not going to deal with it. Your old self is not going to come up out of nowhere and be like, I love this person like I did last time, and I'm going to let them hurt me. You're not that same person. Trust in who you are. Trust in who you have become. Because you're strong enough to see if when they come in, or if they're already in, coming in and they're already here, and they should come across your path again, you're not that same person. But neither are they. Wait and feel the situation out and see where you stand with them. And if you're creative with the situation, I really feel that you can help this person pull out of the tail end. And that's not by joining them in their world or anything. That's just like being a supportive friend, showing them that love doesn't have to be about two lovers, It can, love's supposed to be about two friends. Two friends, show them your friend, that you don't judge them for the past or what they're going through, whatever. You're there for them. Be that friend, because they don't. For a lot of you, this individual doesn't understand how two people of the opposite sex, how they can be friends, and it's like, it happens all the time. What do you mean? That you get it, but they don't get it. And when they realize that it all starts with friends, when they get that from you, they'll be able to go into a rest state. And they'll be able to go in and be like, oh, so that's what Leo meant to me all along. They were my friend. They were safe. Truth. It's the truth. Your higher self. It's like, man, yeah. There you go, baby. It's your patience. It's you being able to stand in your discernment and say, I trust it. This is all about you trusting your discernment. I promise you, you're not going to throw your heart away. If this person comes to you and they're not in line with who you are, you will not accept them. You are strong enough. So have faith in your own self. But I'm telling you, for a lot of you, this person is coming out of it and they just might need their friend. The one they have that deep connection with. The one that makes them feel like home. The one that they might have mistreated. And some of us weren't always that nice in it either, because we were learning and we were growing, during, it's all a learning and growing process. Yeah. Source says, don't get defensive. You help many with who you are. That is who you are. You're the one there, boots on ground. Some of you, just giving back to the community, giving back to your people, giving back, listening. People come to you for advice. You're very wise. I love that. I love your energy. So be a friend right now to this person. And it'll teach you to discipline your emotions more during this process. Yeah, you grasp this, you got this, but why can't you have everything? Why can't you have family, love, finances? Why can't you have everything, Leo? Well, you can. This is what's happening. Your family, ups and downs, whatever, your family, they're around you. A lot of you have started a project that you see is going to blossom on down the road. I'm not going to sit here and be that type of person, tell you, and overnight you're going to have success, because whatever, like 85% of you people are working on is going to take, in a year, you're going to be like, oh, that's why I stuck to it. That's why I grounded out this and did this, because it's not going to come in fast. And just like with this person, take it easy. Carry on with what you're doing. They come in, they want to, have your ground. So, I'm not going to go into that world, but we can share, coffee, or we can, barbecue over here at my house, or, whatever it is that you share with that person. Make sure it's not on their ground, it's not on your ground, it's on the middle ground, so they feel comfortable and you feel comfortable. I think that's enough advice, because this is just showing me a really, really intelligent Leo here is doing the process work and building a great life. And in a year, you're fixing to look back and be like, Source says, one more card. Sorry, I'm making this so long. I just love this energy and I want to stay in your energy all day, Leo. Yeah, man. Work on what you're working on in the community and with your family, and just do that. And they pop in and out, show them the friendship and love, send them a word. Hope you have a great day. Do what you can. Be calm, cool, and collected, because this person's closing this out and they're closing this out. Yeah. I didn't shuffle, so I'm not going to play this card. I just wanted to see where they're at in their journey, and they're seeing the light in the tunnel. They're getting there. Be patient, my love. All right. Journey well.